Hey, Facebook. Hey, hey, hey. I am back with another live. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day Wednesday. I like to say winning Wednesdays. We are in the building. Okay. So, you know what I like to do before we get started? I want to check audio and make sure we are good on that end. Bear with me. My lighting is terrible today. Okay. My lighting is terrible today, but we're going to go with the punches. All right. So, let me get on here and check audio really fast, and then we can get started. Let's see. So let me get on here and perfect. I can hear everything. All right. Well, I am back off of vacation. I went to, oh my gosh, y'all. I'm super tired today. I had a 5-day break from life, from my children, and I had so much fun on vacation. I really did. I say that this birthday goes down in all my birthday celebrations, and I tell people my birthdays are like holidays to me. So, because I like to honor myself, I like self care, I love me. So, when I do it big, okay? So I had so much fun. So first we went to Miami. That night was amazing. Hey y'all, that's checking in from Instagram. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to this week's live. But I literally had so much fun. Then we went on a cruise. Yeah, if y'all ain't never been on a cruise, make sure y'all knock that off y'all bucket list. Carnival cruise be turned the up. Okay. Excuse me, I got a lot of spin in my mouth today. But Carnival be turned up. If you know, you know. If you've been on Carnival, you know you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna party. Um, Lord Jesus, I'm recovering from that. Just waking up, seeing the water, waking up, not worrying about no kids, just living life. Even when we went to the Bahamas, y'all, like I took a tour, and when I tell you, like the tour guide that I booked, we were everywhere. He took us in the hood. He took us everywhere. Like we was everywhere in Bahamas you can think of. Like, so anyways, I had so much fun. And then my birthday was like even so much fun. I went back to Miami and stayed a day in Miami before I came back home. And here I am showing up for you guys Wednesday. I should be in my bed sleeping because I had so much going on for the last 5 days, nonstop, just busy. So I kind of rushed when it came to like preparing this class for you guys today, but it's okay. Okay. Because it's so funny because we're going to talk about time management today. And this is the perfect time to talk about time management and how Tasha ended up on the live being able to talk to you guys and still being prepared for class, even though I got in yesterday and even though I still had to get so much things done. I already had class kind of prepared for you guys. Okay. So we're going to talk about time management today. So if you're new to my live, make sure you get your pen, paper, make sure you take down notes so that you guys can, get the information you need so you can be successful. But if you are new to my live and you've never been on the live before, my name is Latasha Shelton. I am the founder and CEO of Boss Life Global, where I help aspiring entrepreneurs transition from the 9-to-5 job and get into entrepreneurship. I like to say we focus on 3 things. We focus on personal development, business development, and I like to help you build a personal brand or just build a brand in general. Okay. So if you're someone that never got into business, don't know how to get started, I am the coach for you. If you're someone that is in business, but you're like, hey, Tasha, I am stuck. I'm not scaling. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do to get to the next level. I am the coach for you. And if you are already in business, you know the information and you might be feeling like you're missing something. I'm the person to go to. Okay. Because 9 times out of 10, I have the information. I am very skilled at what I teach. I'm a very attentive coach. So if you're someone that might want to work with me one-on-one, go to my Stand store. I have all the information there. If you're on Instagram, if you click the link in my bio, you'll be able to go to my Stand store 1111. Look, Ashe, somebody needed to see that, right? Alignment. If you was thinking in your mind that you need to go to my Stand store and maybe get a consultation and talk to me and I can see where I can help you at. I like to say that I'm a business coach for beginners. So I don't want nobody on my, I would say I work with everybody. Okay. But I don't want people that's coming in here that feel like they know everything, that's someone that's not willing to learn. I always love students. So I like to cater to people that is in the beginning stage of building a business or in the beginning stage of just putting everything together. So if you're someone that wants to get a consultation to see how I can help you in any shapes or forms, make sure you go to my Stan Store, click the link in my bio. My consultations are free. On Facebook, you can go to my bio as well, and the link should be there. Okay. So with that being said, I am about to get into class. So we're talking about time management. Time management is very important for you to be successful. I feel like I have, and we always talk about mistakes I've made personally as a business owner and as a person. I feel like time was my biggest thing also, not really having enough time to, you know, build a business, not really having, and then when I had the time, I wasn't managing it correctly, right? I was prioritizing other things besides prioritizing what needs to be done. And so time was, they say time is money. That is a real thing. Your time is your money, right? Time is a currency. How do you spend your time? Energy exchange. How do you spend your time? Is it scrolling on Facebook? Ask yourself, am I scrolling on Facebook? An hour counts, 10 minutes count, 5 minutes count. So how are you managing your time? And what are you doing, putting things in place for you to prioritize the things that is important to you, okay? Because you can't say that a business is, excuse me, I feel like I have got so much, that's from drinking all weekend. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's from drinking all weekend. I feel like it's just like, I don't know. But anyway, so ask yourself, like, how am I managing my time? Because some of you guys say, I want to be a business owner. I want to be a business owner. I want to be a business owner. I want to get to the next level, but you are not paying attention to your time wisely. You're spending that hour on things that don't serve you. Okay. So let's get into it. Okay. So we say prioritization. Prioritization is important. And I was just talking about prioritizing your time. One of the things that can be very helpful for you guys is I use the Eisenhower matrix. Okay, if you guys don't know what that is, you can just Google it. Basically, this helps you categorize tasks based on urgencies and importance. You focus on high priority tasks first and delegate and defer less priority ones. Okay. So that is very important. That's just a tool. Okay. But prioritizing your time, deciphering what is important to you, right? Write out a checklist, write out a list of things that is important to you and write out things that's less important. So for myself, what's important for me right now is that I need to focus on organization. In order for me to be successful, I have to be organized. So within that organization table, I need to write 5 things down that's manageable. So we talk about SMART goals, right? Make sure that you're using SMART goals when you're prioritizing the things you need to get done, right? If you don't know what SMART goals is, make sure you get in contact with me and we can go over your SMART goals, right? But you need to make sure that you can reach those goals. So don't try to make goals that is so big that you can't manage it. Don't try to make goals that is 5 to 10 years out from now. Try to make small goals. So if you want to get, for instance, content done, if you want to make sure you spend time with, auditing your business, make sure that is in your organization category and check those things off one by one. Okay. And make sure it's within that month time frame, because sometimes we try to work ahead of ourselves. Working ahead of ourselves, we ain't going to get nowhere. So one step at a time. So make sure you are separating what's important and what's not important. Okay. Because really, I say everything is important, but let's focus on one thing at a time, right? From the highest to the lowest. Okay. We talked about this last week, delegating, right? Delegate tasks that can be handled by others to free up your time for high level strategic work, right? You don't have to do everything yourself. We always talk about not doing everything ourselves. Automation. I talked about automating your business, setting things up to where you free up your time. Now, when you are automating your business, you don't have to have your hands in so many different things. And if you're someone that say, Tasha, I don't want to automate my business. I don't believe in AI. I don't believe in artificial intelligence. That's fine. That's okay, right? Well, find people that you can trust that's going to help you out and give those tasks over to them so that they can free you up so you can focus on things that is important, prioritizing those things as much as possible. Okay. So yes. So let's get into time blocking, right? Set time blocks of time for different tasks. So today I'm doing just that. So right now it's 11 o'clock. It's a little bit after 11 o'clock, right? I am doing a live with you guys, a live class with you guys, right? I focus on 11 to 12 is my live class. 12 to 12:30, believe it or not, y'all, I watch my lives back. That is a priority to me, right? I use 30 minutes of my time after my live and I watch my lives back. Some people can't watch themselves back. I was one of them type people that couldn't watch me back. It's not that I'm not confident within myself, but you always want to find out ways to improve as a teacher or coach, as a business owner, whatever you do, you want to always go back and see how you can get better. So from 12 to 12:30, Tasha is watching her live back to see if there are some things I missed. And also I always have notes on me. So these are really my notes. Okay. So when I write these notes down from 9 to 10 o'clock before I get on my live, I'm auditing my notes. I'm making sure that I'm going to hit on everything I want to talk about. So, boom, blocking your times out, making sure that you're focusing on things that can improve your business and focusing on things that's priority. So, me getting my notes together, me doing this live for you guys, me watching my live back. And then from 12:30 to 1 o'clock, I am jotting down notes of things that I want to improve. So if it's my lighting, I'm writing down improve lighting. If it's the way I talk, if it's, I can't, like right now, I'm probably going to write down sit back so they can see your logo, right? Because I always talk about branding. So I caught that just now on my IG. You can't see it, but even on my StreamYard, you guys on Facebook couldn't see my logo on my shirt. That's important because if I'm branding myself, they need to see all of what I'm branding. Okay. So I'm writing down, sit back, talk slow, do this, do that. You get the point. So block out times that you can focus on some things that you need to improve in your business. And it don't have to be a long time. Now, if you're a hustler like me, I'm spending my blocks if I have free time and I don't have things to take care of when it comes to my children, my household, or whatever, I don't watch television. I'm the type of person that I will watch television when I make it. I don't get consumed. I'm not a consumer. I don't get consumed in things. Like I like to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. I like to watch Beverly Hills, and that's my thing. But I feel like when I watch those different things, I am visioning that, dang, how come they somewhere? How did they get far? So I'm sitting on my couch, draining my energy, trying to figure out why I can't get to the next level. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to watch television at all until I make it. Okay. Because I don't want to take on that energy of feeling less than anything. So yes, I am taking that time and I might be working on my business. I might be working on my health. I might be working out somewhere. So yes, make specific blocks of time for different tasks. Okay. Utilize your free time as much as possible. If you want to make it to the top, free time right now should not exist. Okay. Yes, take care of your mental health, even if it's running around the block. That is you're still catering to building your business because you're taking care of you. But if you have a whole bunch of free time on your hand and you're not working on your business, you're not serious about you wanting to get to the next level. I'm sorry. You're not serious. So Anyways, also, if you are someone that is very organized, I'm organized, but there's different levels of being organized. So, for instance, I have a calendar. My calendar literally tells me what I'm doing every single Wednesdays, all the way up until December, the end of December. So, from January, when New Year's came in, I literally wrote down, and if you want to go back to those lives previously, I wrote down every single um, class that I'm going to teach Wednesday. I know what the topic will be for the month, and I literally break it down with details. Okay. And so that's what makes me organized. So I took that off of my plate to where I don't even have to spend time with trying to figure out, come up with ideas for classes every single Wednesday. It's done for the next 9 months. Okay. So you get organized when it comes to that. Also, like, I have blue tabs, the little sticky tabs. I have blue sticky tabs. So for instance, I have blue sticky tabs, pink sticky tabs. My blue sticky tabs are for my emails. So like, on my calendar, I have them stuck on each day of what I need to get done. So blue tabs are for me to check emails. And if I got to check emails, I will have it on there. If I have to meet with a client, I will have a pink sticky tab. So I know when I look at my calendar, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, 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 girl. Thank you. I love you too. Hopefully you do it on here. Love you too. Okay. Anyways, so stick those tabs on there. And so when you wake up in the morning, make sure you go check your calendar and you pull the sticky tabs off of your calendar, so you know what you need to take care of for their day. I automatically know pink sticky tabs are for meeting a client, okay? And I have it to where I have time blocks. So I'll put it, meet with Cassandra, 10 p.m. Or sorry, 10 a.m., right? When I'm writing it out. So plan just like that. Make things easy for you so that you don't have to be unorganized, because I say an unorganized business ain't going to get anywhere. You have to be organized. I struggled with that. I was all over the place. I was writing notes and sticking them all over the place. And I got kids. My kids was taking my notes. They was taking it upstairs. They was doing whatever with them, right? Playing with the baby dolls, doing arts and crafts on it. And then I'm like, what did I have to get done today? Oh my gosh, what did I need to get done today? And even putting in my journal book, that didn't work either, because out of sight, out of mind. You take a book, you slide it up underneath, your car, your purse, or whatever. And if you're someone like me, I'm always on the go. So when I wake up first thing in the morning, let me tell you, my friend called me the sticky tab queen. He like, you got sticky notes everywhere. Yes, because if I have to get my children to school and I'm rushing and I'm like, all right, what I need to do today? All right, emails. Okay, I have my phone. I have her phone number written on there. I got the time on there. Even though I have it in my phone, I'm still a person that likes to have it in my hand. I'm a tangible person. So I'm pulling it out. All right, I got a green one, blue one, pink one. All right, cool. So when I go into my car, I'm sticking them in my car. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I'm sticking them in my car. And as I'm going, I'm sticking it, I'm pulling it, crushing up when it's done, pulling it. So guess what? By the end of the night, I should not see any sticky notes. I should not see any sticky notes. So planning accordingly is very important. Do it the night before, do it the week before, so you can get it done. Okay. And if you're new to me, hey, because I see some new faces on Instagram. I'm gonna introduce myself really quick. If you don't know what I'm doing, if you don't know what this is about, my name is Latasha Shelton. I'm the founder and CEO of Boss Life Global, where I help aspiring entrepreneurs transition from the 9-to-5 job and get into entrepreneurship. So what I focus on is personal development, business development, and building a personal brand. Okay. So if you're someone that is a beginner, want to get into business, don't have the information, don't know how to get started, I am the coach for you. If you're someone that does have a business or have a business idea and you're struggling to basically scale, if you're struggling to get, in the routine of doing things, I'm the coach for you. Or if you're someone that's already in business, but you don't know how to scale, I am the coach for you. Okay. I say I'm a business coach for beginners. So I would love everyone to just want to be a student and be willing to learn, because what you don't know is what you don't know. It's always important to always be a student. I'm still a student. Being a student, I'm still learning along the way. Okay. I'm in the process of building my brand as well. But anyways, if you're new, also you can go to my YouTube channel, Boss Life Global on Facebook or Boss Life Global on YouTube, and you'll be able to get the replays on live of all my lives. Last month, I talked about how to build a personal brand or how to build a brand. So it's important for you to go back to the beginning lives and kind of start from week 1 all the way up until now, because we're in week 5 right now. Okay. So a lot of information I'm giving was given then. Anyways, bear with me on YouTube, y'all. I have not got my other lives. I know I said that last week, y'all, but I was actually getting ready for vacation. So I had a time management, no excuse. Let me shut up. Talking about time management. See, I'm human too, right? I make mistakes too. So anyways, let's get back into this, okay? Avoid multitasking. I know we want to wear many hats. We want to be jacks of all trades. We want to say, I used to say, I'm the queen of multitasking. I can multitask. No, sit that down. Sit it down, sit it down, sit it down. Trust me, sit it down. Multitasking is good for certain, depending on what you're doing. But when you're trying to be a business owner, multitasking is for the birds. Okay. So avoid multitasking. It can reduce productivity and quality of your work. Stick to one task at a time for greater efficiencies. Okay. So please don't feel like you want to multitask. Again, I had an issue with picking up something and putting it down. So I'm like, I'm going to check emails. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what? I forgot I needed to go and call this person. Then when you get on the call, you forget that you need to email somebody to get one thing done at a time. If it ain't done, something else don't need to be picked up. Because your business it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be unorganized. Then you wonder why you're stressed out as a business owner. Things are not flowing. Things are not, going the way you want it to go, because you feel like you are the queen of multitasking and y'all think that stuff is cute. It's not cute. It's not. When I start being solely focused on doing my weekly classes, I've noticed that my business have grown. So if y'all don't know, I have a book on Amazon called The Boss Blueprint, right? Did y'all see me doing, if the people that know me, did y'all see me doing weekly lives? Okay, so I might have did a living room conversation podcast. That was a little different. That's not connected to my business, okay? That was a whole different project I was doing with another business partner on something else. But when it comes to Boss Life Global, y'all did not see me doing my weekly lives until I got my book done. I was not picking up nothing. My book last year was my priority. And I'm saying I'm not taking on no business deals. I'm not picking up on anything that's going to knock me off my path of getting that book done. Because I know once that book get done, that is my meat to my business, right? Because if I'm giving you guys free information, I have to still make a profit. So it was important for me to at least get that done. So if someone wants to buy from me because they like who I am and like what I'm talking about, they can go and order my book on Amazon or Barnes and Noble. Go order my book on Amazon or Barnes and Noble, okay? Only $22. It'll change your life. But anyways, so now I'm focusing on my weekly lives. I'm planning just for that. Once I get the flow of what I'm doing when it comes to my weekly lives, then I'm going to pick up my actual classes that I'm creating for my weekly lives for you guys, okay? So you get what I'm saying. Don't try to do everything at one time. Things are going to develop. Building a business takes years. If you're not willing to put in years and years and years into your business and you trying to make it overnight, exit my life, go somewhere else. I'm not the coach for you. I'm not the person for you, because I don't believe that you can have a sustainable business if you're not willing to put in years into your business. Now, do other people make it work? And have other people gotten lucky? Yes. You know, everybody didn't have to put years into their business, but everybody ain't everybody. Some people aren't just that lucky. So get in a mindset that it's going to at least take me 5 years to really build a profitable business. Put it in your mind and work towards it. Now, if it happens in 3 years, kudos. But your expectations isn't something, it's not overnight. You're not looking for overnight success. I'm like, all right, in 2030, Tasha should be successful when it comes to Boss Life Global. Boss Life Global should be running on her own and on to the next business endeavor, because now I got Boss Life Global to where I want to get Boss Life Global. Right? So every year I'm focusing on one thing at a time. My book is this year, me building my audience and building my content and building my network will be focused in 2025. Yeah, 2025 and 2025. I was about to move ahead of myself. It'll be focused in 2025, okay? And in 2026, I'm gonna focus on another project that I already have for 2026. So write your goals, make sure they're obtainable. That's why I say it's important for you guys to write down SMART goals. Write down SMART goals and knock them off one step at a time. But don't try to multitask. All right, so we talk about setting clear goals. Clearly define both short-term and long-term goals for your business. Break them down into actionable steps. So again, it goes back to SMART goals. So if you know how to do SMART goals, you can Google it. You can reach out to me. I can send you the worksheet. I have a template actually in my book. That's why it's important for you guys to get my book, because my book literally is it's a guide. Everything I'm talking about, you can get in my book, but this book is basically a guide to making sure you're writing down your plans. It'll allow you to write down your business plan in here. It'll allow you to have, matrix. It'll allow you to figure out what you want to do in your life. It'll allow you to figure out the difference between your hobbies and your passion, what you're actually passionate about. So we can decipher, so we can start to X out the things that could be potentially holding you back. We talk about, again, SMART goals on here. We brainstorm. Let me see what else I got on here. Got a whole bunch of stuff on here. We reflect. We build brands. We figure out what a niche is. We figure out your niche. Here's the SMART goals. So if you guys want to have something to write your SMART goals in, I already have it in this book. It's on Amazon. So I'm going to put this up here on Facebook, and then Instagram is on here also. So yes, that's why I'm saying it's important for you to clearly define both your short-term goal and your long-term goal. That is very important for you to grow a successful business, okay? Regularly review and adjust your goals to ensure you're staying on track and not getting sidetracked by irrelevant tasks. Let me read that again, okay? Regularly review and adjust your goals to ensure you're staying on track and not getting sidetracked by irrelevant goals. We don't need to talk about that. Use technologies and tools. So last week I talked about, automation, automating your emails, automating your your business in general. So make sure you use technology to where you can delegate, tasks to other people so that you can focus on things that's important, right, to the business, the meat of the business, the foundation of the business, okay? Establish boundaries. Oh, this is a big one. Who need to set boundaries? Raise your hand, say I in the chat. And if you don't want to say I in the chat, it's okay. It is okay. And I'm talking about your personal life and your business, right? Because your personal life do have a lot to do with who you're going to be as a business owner. Let's say that again. Your personal life is going to determine who you're going to be as a business owner. So if your personal life is in shambles, your business is going to be in shambles. So fix your personal life before you try to get in business. Yes, they are the same thing, because it's going to determine who you are as an individual, how mentally strong you are, how organized you are, how much of a self-starter you are, your mental health, patience. It's going to determine all those different things. But if you lack boundaries in your personal life, when it comes to your family, your boyfriend, a business partner, peers, it's going to affect your business. You're going to be burnt out. You're going to be sloppy. So make sure you are establishing boundaries now if you're trying to get into business. Okay. So, sorry, my eye itchy. So set clear boundaries between work and personal life to prevent burnout. Having a set schedules help you maintain a healthy work-life balance. Let's start to have a healthy work-life balance. That's what, even if you're working a 9-to-5 job, do you have a healthy work-life balance? Because if the answer is no, please go establish that first. I always like to say, I need to see you be a good employee before I want you to be a good business owner. How do you show up at your 9-to-5 job? Because I help 9-to-5 workers properly transition out of their 9-to-5 job. What do that look like? You have to be personally developed before I take you on as a client. So we go through personal development. We might touch on topics that you don't want to touch on. We might get a little personable. That's just who I am as a person, because I believe in order for you to be successful, that's priority. As they say, there's levels to this ish. It is. There's levels to it. I had to go fix me before I had to go over to Boss Life Global. I had to figure out my triggering points. I had to look myself in the mirror. I had to cry a couple of times. I was self-doubting myself. I needed to figure out where the self-doubt came from. Most of the time, most of my self-doubt came from me worrying about what my peers had to say about me worrying about what validation from my father, my mother, and everybody, my siblings. I needed to be validated from people. I needed people to tell me, good job, Tasha. Good job, Tasha. Good job, Tasha. But when I realized that those things were holding me back, and that the reason why I kept starting businesses and putting them down, or I started a business and I wasn't successful in those businesses, it was because I like boundaries. It was because I needed validation. It was because I couldn't look myself in the mirror. I wasn't happy with me. I had to go fix me. I had to build confidence. It takes confidence to get on here every single Wednesdays in front of a camera, right? To talk to you guys, right? Let me tell you a quick story. I went on a cruise yesterday or this week, and my bag was overweight. So I took my makeup and all that stuff and put it into my friend's bag. He was traveling with me also, and I put it in his bag. And as I'm getting prepared for this live, I realized that I left the damn whole makeup bag in his bag. And you know, as women, we so afraid to embrace, you know, our natural beauty. We're so afraid to, you know, we care about what other people think, you know, because we got like blemishes and flaws about us, whatever. And so we want to cover those things up. And so here I am. I come on live every single Wednesdays, and I may have some makeup on. Well, here I am 5 minutes before it's time for us to go live. He say to me, and he will vouch for you. He said, well, I can go to my house and go get your makeup, and then I can run it to your house. Mind you, he live in Fairfield. And if you're not from Cincinnati, Fairfield is like 25 minutes away from here. He's all the way in Westchester, which is another 25 minutes away from his house. So he's going to come from his mom's house to his house to get to my house so I can put on makeup to show up for you guys. And I'm like, I'm not. I did a lot of work on myself. And that, you know, it is a struggle to get on here with no makeup with you guys. But I'm like, you know, I would say it's a struggle for me, you know, but when you work on yourself, things like that don't matter. I wasn't going to be late because I wanted to put makeup on my face just so you can validate me on my beauty, so you can validate my worth. I'm not doing that because I've already confirmed me. I already said that I love who I am inside and out, flaws and all. So I don't need you guys to tell me what I should do with my body or who I am, you know, should do for myself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not that insecure. Oh, well, it is what it is. I was salty about it, but it's okay. It is what it is. I'm getting on here and I'm showing up. So you have to be able to do the same thing. Things are not always going to go your way. Things are not going to pan out the way you see it. You know, you might be laughed at times. People may not like, you know, a lot of things about you. What are you going to do? Are you going to crawl in a corner and cry about it? You got to build tough skin when you want to be in this industry. Are you going to cry because somebody say they don't like something? So what? Go somewhere else. I'm not here to make you, I'm not here to cater to you. I have other people that I can cater to. There's a million people in this world. I don't need you as a client. Now, if you want to work with me, come on, work with me. But come to my table and make sure you're coming correct when you're dealing with me. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all have to be able to do the same thing and not be afraid. You're going to be talked about. People are going to talk about you. People are not going to like you. And that's just that. I said enough. So that's why I say it's important to set clear boundaries, because are you surrounding yourself with people that make you feel that way? Do you have a man you land to every night that you have to constantly cover up to fit in his life? Or is he not giving you space for you to grow as a person? Let's talk about it. Is he giving you space for you to grow as an individual and as a woman? Is he cheering you on? Is he helping you when you fall? Is he making the table for you when you can't get up and make the table for yourself? Okay. Is he going out and going to go run and go get things because you forgot it? Like, who are you allowing in your space? Is those friends not buying from you because they don't want to, like, you have to look at your peers too. Because friends can be jealous. Do you have a friend that's cheering you on? You know, when you accomplish something, are they giving you some suggestions and still keeping it open to where if you don't like it, they still support you anyways? Do you have those friends around you? Because let me tell you something. I've been in business with different people, different women, different things. Now, I know if it don't work for Tasha, if y'all see me doing things, right? And I feel like it's going against my own personal boundaries, I can cut it off. So you got to learn how to cut people out of your life. It don't have to be messy. It don't have to be messy. Okay. You don't have to feel bad for doing it. It just got to get done. It's got to get done. This is Coach Tasha really coming to y'all and really getting in y'all ass, because I know a lot of y'all on here that's watching me struggle with this. So, like, even with your children, if you're someone that have children, if your kids, if you know you need to get a task done, and this is going to be beneficial for your family to get y'all to the next level, your kids needs to know, Mama, don't knock on Mama's door for an hour. My kids know I set this time and this time for me every single day to get things done that I couldn't get done while they were in school. So when they get home, we do homework. That's why routine is very important. We're talking about time management. That's why getting things done, getting them out the way, feeding them, boom. After that, I already gave y'all my attention. Don't come knocking on my door if it's not an emergency. My kids know. If you're not bleeding, dying, and I ain't got to call 911, it can wait. It can wait. But I was always the mother that was like, oh, my baby, I got to make sure she's okay. And oh my gosh, you know, my children need. Kids need all the time. Kids just make up stuff just to need. And then when I realized as a mother, I'm not being a bad mother because I protect my energy and my mental health. And even if it's not getting your business done and it's just you wanting to reset from a long day, from you working on your business and you've had a long day, you are obligated to those moments. If you are married and you have a significant other or a boyfriend and they want to get a lot of your time, or no, give me 20 minutes, give me 25 minutes, do a facial, you know, massage yourself, listen to some music, meditate, go outside and ground yourself so you can catch yourself so that you won't be tired and feel like you can't give more than what you don't have. Because a lot of times we be burnt out in our personal life that we come to our business already burnt out and we blame it on a business, saying that we're burnt out because we're a business owner. No, your personal life is in shambles. You lack boundaries. You lack time management and organizational skills. That is probably 95% of us adults' problem. Those three things: boundaries, organizational skills, and time management. And I'm gonna add another one. And being able to look ourselves in the mirror and figure out that we're the problem. Because 9 times out of 10, we be the problem to most of our stuff. We like to point the finger and blame people for why we're not getting things done, but we are the problem, because why are those people in our space in the first place? Set your boundaries so you can be successful. Surround yourself with people that's going to get you to the next level. Change your friend group, change your circle. Go network with people that know more than you. You don't want to be the smartest you don't want to be the smartest person in the room. Be the dumbest person in the room and be okay with that. Okay? Because then when other people get around you that's not really on your level, they're going to start looking up to you and feeling like they want to be in a room with you. And then you're going to find your tribe and bring your tribe along with you. But make sure you surround yourself with people that know more than you, that's already successful, that you can learn from. Okay? But first, it starts with you looking you in the mirror. We can't avoid that. You can't go try to find a friend group, try to go get someone and be around successful people if your life all over the place. If you're still having that lack mentality, it ain't gonna work like that. So sorry for going on a tangent, but I had to because I feel like this is part of most people's problems. When I talk to my clients, that's the first thing they say is, "Oh, well, and I'm like, "Girl, you got to get your life together first." That's the problem. And I show tough love, but tough love it's good to have tough love. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect, but I'm sure not the same Tasha that I was 5 years ago. I can tell you that now. I am not the same woman, but I've worked hard. I've looked myself in the mirror. I've affirmed who I was as a woman. And I don't need nobody around me telling me anything other than that. So we're going to talk about learning how to say no. This all is a part of time management, because if you get all this in order, you can manage your time properly. You don't have leeches. You don't have people pulling on your energy. You don't have people stealing your time, stealing your currency, okay? Because we always say time is money. Spend it wisely. So say no. Say no. That's how you spend it, by saying no, right? That's how you budget your time. Budget your time by saying no. Learn how to say no when necessary, especially when opportunities are requested on the line with your business goals. I'm going to say that again. Learn how to say no when it's necessary, especially when opportunities are requested on the line with your business goals. I'm going to leave it at that. So we're going to talk about auditing our time. Okay, we're coming to the end. This is the last thing we're going to talk about. Audit your time. Regularly assess how you're spending your time. Identify time sinks that might not be productive to in any way to cut them down. Excuse me. So we always talked about audit your time. So every single month, I like to go back, right, and go through things that I had on my calendar, goals that I have for myself monthly. So I make monthly goals. Some people make yearly goals, 3 years goals, 5 years goals. I'm a short-term goal girly, and you should be too. Now it's okay to get your long-term goal. I have a 10-year goal, but I have monthly goals. I have yearly goals, but my monthly goals is more important to me because it allowed me to get ahead quicker. I feel like if you have goals that's 3 years, a 3-year goal, and that's how they get you too. That's how America gets you. They tell you, oh, set your 3-5 year goals or whatever. What happens is this, because they want more consumers than business owners. So they're going to tell you setting a 3-year goal, 5-year goal, a 10-year goal, it should be on your list. Nah, monthly goals should be on your list. Why? because when you have a 3-year goal, you feel like you got time to get it done. So you get nothing done. Then them 3 years come along, you look back and be like, dang, I said I was going to do. Why? It's because you weren't working at it. You weren't working at it every day, every month, every year. You were so focused on fixated on that 3 year that you wasted time. Don't get caught up in a lot of gurus try to tell you that you need to do this. I'm going to give it to you real. The reason why these gurus want you to do it because they want to be the shark in the shark tank, in a fish tank. They want to be the shark. So of course they're not going to tell you how most of us really become successful, because we can't have, everybody can't be the shark in the room. There's still got to be some fishes. If there was a million sharks, we would all be killing each other. Right? So at the end of the day, make sure you be a shark too. So I say set monthly goals. So when my monthly goal, I make sure that I go and assess the things that I might have not gotten done. And I look at my time and see, why did I not get these things done? Because I make sure, again, I have a SMART goal. I make sure that I can, they're obtainable. So I'm looking like they were obtainable because I wrote them in my SMART goal. But where did I fall short this month? And then I look back and say, oh, because you went to go do this. Oh, you went to go do this. Oh, you went out of town and you spent the week on here and you didn't take 10 days or an hour out of your vacation to focus on it. Like, so I'm always going over some things I can improve on, but I'm going over it monthly. Okay. So try to do the same thing. Every week I have a small goal for myself. So this week is focused on getting content edited. Next week is focused on getting my classes caught up for the rest of the month. You know, scripting my classes out, because I have to script my classes out so I can stay on topic, on time, and making sure that whatever I'm talking to is relevant, or whatever I'm talking about is definitely relevant to the topic, right? So you need, as a teacher, you have to have scripts. You have to have your talking points. But anyway, so I'm doing those things. So make sure you audit your time every single month and every single year. Okay. And then the next year you can make adjustments. You can make adjustments along the way, but make sure you spend the time, or make sure you make time for that, for you to audit your business. And I always like to say, always be a student, continue to learn. We don't know everything. Learn. Go find a mentor, go find a coach, go to some accelerators, some classes. I go to accelerators all the time because I'm still trying to learn as a business owner. So try to seek knowledge, go to networking events, go to conferences. I know they say, I'm sick of these conferences trying to tell us, but you might meet somebody there that's going to get you to the next level. Like, let's make a promise. Whoever's on my live or who's a student of Boss Life Global, okay? I want you guys to at least go to one conference this year. This summer, I want you to at least go to one conference and one networking event. Can y'all do that for me? Please put that in your schedule. Go look online, go to Eventbrite, Google conferences, business conferences, whatever conferences that's in your niche. Make sure you're Googling them and put it in your calendar. Get a ticket so you can meet 5 people there that you can add to your network, okay? I want y'all to do that. That's y'all homework for this summer, is to do just that, okay? I'm going to do the same thing. So anyways, I'm ending it here. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. I'm back out for vacation. I'm tired. I got to get a lot of work done because I got to do a lot of catching up so I can meet my weekly goal, okay? So I will be getting off of here and I will be getting to the business. If you want to order my book off of Amazon, make sure you order my book off of Amazon. I told you this is a beginner guide that's going to help you get to the next level, okay? It's on Barnes & Noble. You just type in The Boss Blueprint. It's on Amazon. It will be to you in 2 days. Type in The Boss Blueprint. If you want to join my entrepreneurial support group, go to my stand store in my bio, and you'll be able to get into our private Facebook group. It's $12 a month. And basically, I pop into that group. I help you guys out. All the lives that you're getting here, you will be able to get it in the community tab. you name it. We just, it's just going to be a whole vibe over there. Y'all want to get into my Canva classes, how to start it. If you want to write a book, I have book classes. I have mini classes in that group. So make sure you guys go over there. It's $12 a month and get it done. Okay. I am about to have a webinar coming up. I'll give you guys the information next month, so you guys can jump into my accelerator course. So we're going to build businesses over here. Okay. So anyways, I am about to hop off here. I love you guys. I'll see you next Wednesdays at 11 a.m. for Winning Wednesdays. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. It is beautiful out here. I mean, sunny. I thought I was going to come back to Cincinnati and it was going to be cold, but it's actually really, really, really nice outside. So I might go ahead and get in my backyard, rake my leaves up, and start getting to some gardening, because I am gardening. Well, I garden every year, but I got to get my raised beds together to get ready for the season. Okay. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out.